We are a market research company. We study shoppers. We try to understand them and understand their attitudes, motivations, what drives them. There's a lot of data out there that's telling you what the shopper is doing, what they're buying, when they're buying it, where they're buying it, what's in the basket. But there's just not enough data around why they're actually doing that. Market research, shopper insights, consumer insights, you're going to start digging into that why. That's where we come in. What makes us unique is we run a large-scale syndicated shopper study. In the US, we survey about 117 categories across 70 different retailers. What we've done is standardize a lot of those questions that we're asking. If you think of beer manufacturers or my old life at Hormel Bacon, a lot of those questions that we ask of shoppers are actually similar when you look at the different categories. What we've done is try to standardize a lot of those questions so we can benchmark and compare and rank those categories within the retailer. Our goal is to drive a better shopper understanding with our clients and then have that as the center of their planning and strategies and tactics, where if we feel that if you focus on the shopper, you understand what drives them, you know what they want, you can build better strategies from that. Certainly with shoppers, that's the common thread between a retailer and a manufacturer. If you understand a retailer's shoppers, you can typically build much better alignment with them, where you can have shared goals, you're talking in the same language, and that's definitely where we help our clients in many ways. We also provide global benchmarking. I run the US, but we have offices in 12 countries. We have clients looking at Europe and Australia, South Africa, and they are able to benchmark and compare shoppers across different markets. This is the retailers that we're tracking. So it's a cross-section of fast-moving consumer goods, CPG retailers. At some retailers, we might be tracking more than 100 categories. At other ones, like Ulta or Sephora or Liquor Channel, we might only have a handful of categories. What we give our clients is we give them the ability to understand where their category shoppers compare within the retailer. If we were talking, and I'll show some examples of this a little bit later, but if we're talking about a particular category, we'd be able to tell where that category ranks within the aisle, within the department, within the store. That gives better context in terms of understanding where those opportunities lie. We also have the ability of, if we were looking at one particular category, we might be surveying a couple of dozen different retailers. We have the ability of understanding what's going right at one retailer and maybe what are some of those opportunities that we might have at another retailer. It's all fully shareable. I've spent many a day sitting in front of a retailer talking about their shoppers and then talking about their competitor and saying, here's what they're doing right. This is what you have to focus on, and this is where those opportunities are.